All right, we'll go ahead and open it up.
Well, Markus, obviously it was a very big night for you scoring-wise, but defensively, how tough and how impressive was it for you, either individually and probably as a team, to hold a guy like Victor Rudd to only 5 points for the game?
Well, I think that's really our identity as a team. You know, like all the teams we played so far, we've held their leading scorers or their best players under their averages all season, and I think that's what we take a lot of pride in doing. I think Sean Williams did a great job, and Sterling Brown also.
Markus, Coach talked about having a heart-to-heart with you today, so can you fill us in on, fill us in on how that went?
Oh man, it's just he's just a great teacher, you know, and he cares so much about us that he takes time out of his day to constantly just be what we need to do to be great in our heads every day. You know, in front of the team, in private, in front of your parents, it really doesn't matter. And that's one character about Coach Brown that a lot of coaches don't have. Like he really cares about his players, and we did have a heart-to-heart like 2 days ago, and he told me what I needed to do in order to stay on the floor and to be a good player and make it to where I want to make it to, and I think that's what I just keyed in on and focused on tonight.
Is that pretty much what you did tonight? I mean,
yeah, just front the post and just being aggressive and running the floor and just playing 100% at all times when I'm on the court.
Nick, some of you guys were worried that the atmosphere wasn't going to be the same this game as the first game, so will you just talk about the crowd tonight and off that outfit?
I think the crowd was still pretty good. I mean, it wasn't a sold-out game, but seeing fans, you know, at the game for once, that means a lot to us, so we just gonna come out here and play as hard as we can.
Yeah, I don't think we can win home games without them. You know, they get so loud in there.
But every game needs to be sold out.
Yeah, every game needs to be like that, you know. And I think the closer we get to school starting, the games will be more packed. The students are great, you know. I mean, I think we might have some of the best student section in the country.
Markus, you said one of the things that Coach Brown mentioned to you was playing 100%. Can that be a problem for you at some time?
No, it's just a mental thing, you know. He challenged me, and I took the challenge, and that's just how me and him are, you know. He tells me what I need to do, and I try my best to get it done. But I think like our talk really had a lot to do with my performance tonight, and just me giving it all.
You talked about the job that Sean Williams did on Rudd. Can you talk a little about the specifics of what he did that was effective in containing Rudd, either of you?
I feel like he just contained him and was there on every catch and just not giving him space and just being a pest, really. You know, that's how I look at it. When somebody guards me, I feel like Sean was that man on our team, stopping their best player, and he did a really good job.
And Nick, I think there was a time early in the second half where I believe you scored 7 straight points on drives to the basket. You guys seem to struggle slightly a bit against their zone late in the first. Was there an effort to drive to the basket early on in the second to maybe break that zone?
Yeah, Coach, that was a big emphasis. We had to just penetrate their big guys, you know, being 6'9", 250, and then little guards out there breaking down. So I feel like after we did that, they got out of it, and then we just had great possessions and kept doing what we were doing best.
Well, for both of you, what was the mood after Louisville and then coming into this game? Do you guys consider these next few games kind of must-win, considering how backloaded this schedule is?
I do. After watching the film, for me, seeing how I played and not getting us into anything, I had a big part of, like, how I had to play. And after going through watching film with Coach, I could see how he really wanted me to play and be that point guard. So I feel like today I did a pretty good job of getting everybody involved and then just letting, I guess, my points just come to me that they gave them to me.
Nick, you were the team's leading scorer in several of the early games this year. Markus gives you a double-double tonight, and I think it's 7 straight games with double figures. How much easier is your job now that his offense has been coming up a little bit?
I feel like they still, I mean, it makes it easier on me because they have to double him in the post. But I still feel like they have a key matchup with me and Marcus on the floor. But I mean, we got 3 other people and a bench that we count on every day, and that's why it's called a team.
When you guys play so hard on both ends, does something have to give? In other words, foul shooting has to be off or something like that?
I mean, there's not gonna be everything perfect in the game, you know, but I feel like defense and offense was great tonight, and it just led to some good things.
Yeah, I have no idea why we miss so many free throws. You know, we shoot. Everyone shoots like 25 to 50 free throws every day in practice. I don't know why we miss so many of them. It's really, I think it's really contagious. Yeah, I think there's no one guarding. It's just like
We gotta make a challenge.
yeah, right.
No.
Anything else? All right.
Appreciate the time.
Thank you, guys.